Namaste. Friends, today I have come to reflect upon something very important as far as acupressure treatment is concerned. Like in different treatment methods, there are different ways and different apparatuses to treat the patients. Like suppose for example a surgery, when a surgeon does a surgery, he uses different types of apparatus tools. Similarly, in homeopathy, they give the medicines. In other forms treatment, they do other kinds of use other kinds of tools to treat. But is the acupressure? What is the tools that is used to treat a patient? Simply, it's pressure. And for pressure, you can use also some kinds of small instruments also. But the best way of treating a patient is to put pressure with your thumb, that is directly touching the points. So if touching the point is, we take into account now I would like to reflect upon something which is very important, that is, what is the spiritual value of touch, or rather what is the spiritual value of acupressure touch. What is that spiritual value? When I say spiritual value, it means a lot of things. What is not a spiritual value? Touch. Let us see what is not. Then we will understand what is a spiritual value. Touch. If touching a person with a load of anger is the right kind of a touch, because touch means you are connected physically with someone, and it is not only you are connected, the cell of yours and the cell of the other person are getting synced with each other. They are meeting each other, and when you meet each other, what is the thought that is going around in your mind? So if you are very angry, if you are very disturbed, irritated, so also your touch will get reflected in that person. As for example, you are very hurried, you are in a hurry, and a patient comes to you and quickly you want to treat the patient, it is reflected in your touch, because the way you touch the patient, it is reflected in that. Maybe the patient doesn't know, but the cell knows, no, this person who is treating me, the person who is touching me is not very sensitive. So sensitivity is very much required when treating a person through acupressure. So lot of patients, I mean to say, there are therapists who treat the patient with not the right kind of touch. So what is the spiritual value of a touch? It means a lot to the patient you are treating, because when you touch a patient, it is not only a touch, it comes with lot of responsibility, lot of sensitivity, lot of compassion, lot of care. So along with all these things, the touch of spiritual value of touch comes. And when this right type of touch, that is right type of touch and pressure, you do it, then it not only treats the cell, it goes beyond the cell. What is that? It treats the body as well as mind. And if it is truly a spiritual value of touch, it is truly a very sensitive touch, then it transcends even the mind and touches the soul of that person, the internal core of the person. So when you are really sensitive, you are compassionate, you are caring, okay, if you are with these things and you treat a patient, then you are really touching the core of that person. You may call that a soul, you may call the inner being of that person, the internal being of the person, or whatever you call, but you really is touching the person internal core. And not only that, so you are treating the body, you are treating the mind and the inner core of that person. So this is the real value of touch. So there is a huge difference between an ordinary touch and pressure and a touch being loaded with compassion, sensitivity, caring, lot of things, and this makes you a very responsible person. So responsibility, caring, touch, sensitivity, all together add values to the spiritual touch and acupressure. Thank you.